Ever walk by like one of those big construction sites and you ever just stop and like, how do they even,
It's like organized chaos, right?
yeah, like it's 2024, we're living in the future, self-driving cars and all that, but those guys are still out there with what, measuring tapes and chalk lines? It's kind of crazy when you think about it.
I know, right? You'd think we'd have robots building our buildings by now.
Well, guess what? We kind of do. Get this, we're diving deep into Dusty Robotics today, a company that's basically like taking those old school construction methods and catapulting them into the digital age. It's pretty wild.
Totally. We've been talking about how the construction industry is, ripe for disruption. And what Dusty's doing, it's like the perfect example of how technology can transform even the most, I don't know, like traditional industries.
Okay, so for those of us who don't spend our days, knee deep in blueprints, break it down. What's the main problem Dusty Robotics is tackling?
Okay, so imagine, right? You're on a huge construction site, hundreds of people running around, different teams, crazy deadlines, and everything has to be like perfectly in sync.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine the coordination involved in that.
And now, picture this. The way they've traditionally laid out where the walls go, where the pipes go, all of that, still done with like basically the same tools they used 100 years ago, measuring tapes, chalk lines.
Seriously, that just seems, I don't know, kind of, I guess, a little outdated for, building these massive skyscrapers and stuff.
Right. It's crazy. And not only is it crazy tedious, but it's also super error prone. I mean, you're talking about millimeters making a difference.
Yeah, in my world, if my margins are off by a quarter inch in a document, no one bats an eye. But when you're talking about building a skyscraper,
Exactly. Any little mistake can lead to huge delays, tons of wasted materials, and we're talking thousands, if not millions of dollars down the drain. And that's where Dusty Robotics swoops in with their, get this, a robot called the FieldPrinter.
the robot printer, what will they think of next?
This thing is nuts. It takes those complex digital blueprints, all that building information modeling data, which, by the way, BIM, if you're in the industry, you know it, and it literally prints it right onto the construction floor.
Like, it draws the blueprint right on the ground.
Precisely. With like insane accuracy, no more human error, just super clean, super precise layouts. It's a game changer.
Okay, that is seriously cool. So who are the geniuses behind this whole robot revolution?
Okay, so Dusty Robotics, it was founded back in 2018 by Tessa, she's the CEO, and Philipp, who's the CTO. Tessa's background is amazing, robotics, machine learning, like you name it, she's done it.
Right.
And of course, where else would they set up shop but Mountain View, California?
Silicon Valley, the heart of, well, everything tech. Makes sense. So they've got this awesome tech. They're in the right place. Are they, actually making waves? Is anyone biting?
Oh, they're killing it. Investors are all over this. So far, they've raised a crazy $69.2 million in funding. That's not a small amount of change. And get this, they've got major construction companies like big names Swinerton, DPR Construction already using their tech.
Wow, those are some heavy hitters in the construction world. I'm guessing that means this is more than just a cool gadget then. This is the real deal.
For sure. This is the future of construction, I have no doubt. And the best part, this is just the beginning for Dusty Robotics.
Oh, there's more. So what's next? We'll go full-on sci-fi construction site, flying robots, laser beams. I'm just kidding, but seriously, what else are they working on?
So think about this integrating things like QR codes directly onto the construction site so workers can access information instantly.
That's smart.
Right. Or how about like real-time project monitoring? So instead of those big, clunky paper plans, everyone's on the same page digitally. They're literally building a whole ecosystem around these robots.
So they're basically taking construction digital. I mean, we rely on apps and software for pretty much everything else. Why not construction? Right. This is honestly blowing my mind. I've got to say, I'm going to be looking at every construction site I pass so differently from now on.
Right. You start to see the potential, and it's not just about robots and cool gadgets. It's about taking this industry that's been around for like forever and making it smarter, faster, safer, honestly, even more sustainable if you think about the waste it eliminates.
And who knows what other cool innovations are just around the corner, right? Thanks for the sneak peek into the future of construction. Until next time.
Absolutely. It's only a matter of time. Catch you later.